Hello viewers, welcome to the YouTube channel of Meteorological Centre Gangtok. I am R.K. Chhetri and I will be presenting the weekly weather review and weather forecast for next 2 weeks over Sikkim state. So the outline of the presentation is as follows. Important synoptic situation observed during last week, realized rainfall distribution over Sikkim, realized district-wise average rainfall in millimeters, realized weather, that is maximum, minimum and rainfall over various stations, graphical representation of minimum temperature, weather forecast for the next 2 weeks, and weather forecast bulletin for Sikkim. So we'll start with the important synoptic situation observed during last week. On 26th and 27th February, there was an upper air cyclonic circulation over Bangladesh which extended up to 0.9 kilometers above mean sea level. It then moved to South Assam and neighborhood at 0.9 kilometers above mean sea level on 28th February and finally became less marked on 1st March. Also on 26th and 27th February, there was an upper air cyclonic circulation over southwest Bay of Bengal off North Sri Lanka coast at 1.5 kilometers above mean sea level, which became less marked on 28th February. Our next slide is of 3 UTC surface chart, that is surface chart recorded today at 8:30 in the morning. Then we have upper air chart part 1 recorded at 5:30. Then we have upper air chart part 2. Then we have the satellite image for 4th March, that is today. Then we have minimum temperature, 24 hours change for today. Next we have realized rainfall distribution over Sikkim state. As you can see from the table, most of the days were rainy days during last week. Then we have realized district-wise average rainfall in millimeter. We can see from the table, north, east and west districts of Sikkim recorded rainfall from 26th of February till 2nd March, and south district of Sikkim recorded rainfall from 26th to 28th of February. Next slide is of realized weather over various important locations. We can see Tadong recorded 18.7 highest maximum temperature, that is average temperature during last week, and Namtham recorded 7.3 degrees Celsius minimum temperature, which was lowest, and Mangan recorded 116.1 millimeter of weekly rainfall in millimeters. Then we have realized daily minimum temperature in degrees Celsius over Gangtok, Tadong and Pakyong. We can see on 2nd March there was a dip in temperature and again it started rising the next day, that is 3rd of March, yesterday. Then we have weather forecast for the next 2 weeks commencing 5th March, ending 11th March, first week, and second week 12th March to 18th March. We come to the rainfall part. Western disturbance associated light to moderate rainfall likely over Jammu and Kashmir and adjoining regions in week 1 and week 2. Some parts of the South Peninsula and northeastern states may get light to moderate rainfall. Then we come to the temperature part. Coming to the maximum temperature. The maximum temperature over the entire northern India, northwest India, northeast India and some coastal states of Odisha will experience above normal maximum temperature during the period. Some parts of west central India will have slightly below maximum temperature. Then the minimum temperature part. Warm anomalies likely over northwest India, including Gujarat region, UP, Bihar and northeastern states. Except over some parts of eastern coastal states of India, minimum temperature will be above normal over most parts of India. Eastern coastal states and adjoining central and south peninsula, minimum temperature will have negative anomalies. Then we come to the rainfall forecast map for the next 2 weeks. Then we have net subdivision wise forecast for week 1 and week 2. Then we have maximum temperature forecast for the next 2 weeks. Then minimum temperature forecast map for the next 2 weeks. Our final slide is a weather forecast for Sikkim for the next 5 days. Coming to East District, we can see rain or snow at high altitudes likely on all 5 days. Likewise, North Sikkim will also experience rainfall on all 5 days. West Sikkim, except 7th March, on other days, 4th, 5th, 6th and 8th, there will be rainfall. And on South Sikkim, light rainfall are expected on 5th and 6th of March. So we'll be back on 11th March with our next presentation. Thank you so much for watching.